All right. Um, so we got 2 games of MLB going on, and um, we about to see what's going on. It's a few things that I like, but I still want to go over it and talk about it. Um, so yeah, we about to talk about and show you. Y'all hear me or not?
Recording in progress.
Okay. Let me see which one's better. Okay, I think it's that one. Alrighty. Um, so yeah, we about to look at the slate. It's 3 games, and yeah. So we're gonna start off with the first game, which is the Knicks versus the Hawks. So y'all already know I'm about to look at Nikhil. I really do like Nikhil. He has been to the playoffs before, but he was in a more a bench player role. He was a role player, so he didn't really get to show his talents. He hasn't really even shown his talents other than this year. So you know, he had some rocky. He had a rocky start so far, but I really think with them being back at home, so this was both games. These were away. This is their game 3, and they are 1-1. So I can see them winning this at home. Let's just take a look at this really quick though, so y'all can see. And I'm also gonna go over some other like people too. So this is his home log. His home log looks really good. Let's look at his home log versus the Knicks as a whole. It looks pretty good as well. He just got 36. Sorry. Let's see. McCollum played. So pretty much everyone played this game. He just went off. He went 7 for 11 from three. He went 12 and 19 from the field. Obviously, this is the playoffs, so you might not see something too crazy like this, but just from looking at this, you could see that Jalen Johnson is one of the main shooters. Nikhil is one of the main shooters. CJ McCollum is one of the main shooters, as well as I would say Kaminga is one of the main shooters as well. Even though, like, he only shot the ball 6 times. Um, you can't really trust Daniels to shoot the ball, but he did shoot the ball 11 times. But he's more of someone who is going to be rebounding and assisting. So I really don't ever look at him for points unless the matchup makes sense to look at his points. Um, okay, so let's see. Let's look at what happened here. So he shot the ball terrible. So he had some looks, but he just didn't shoot the ball well. So that was the main problem with the last game. It was a 1 point game. CJ McCollum really took over. Clearly, he had 22 shots. Jonathan Kaminga, sorry y'all, he shot the ball 12 times and obviously got 19 points. Um, let's see who else kind of went off. I mean, Jalen Johnson, he did okay. That's really it. I mean, the center did well too from the field, so no complaints there. Let's see how they did. OG, um, sorry y'all, I wanted to mess up the recording. Um, so OG did pretty well. Um, I mean, he did okay. It was really Carl Anthony Towns, but he waited until the third quarter to pop off. He literally got those 14 points in the third quarter and didn't get nothing in the fourth, didn't get nothing in the second. So I don't know what was up with that. So okay. Um Mikel didn't really do that well. He had the attempts though. Yeah, he had the attempts. He just didn't do, it was all right. I definitely am loving Jalen Brunson today. Uh, I mean, he is the main person with the ball. It's always going to be him and Josh Hart does for the most part too. But Brunson just has the ball every play. So sometimes you just like have to take him. So um so yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right now. Um okay, so I got Nikhil for his points. His points is at 19.5. So for him to get 20, we are hoping that this is National Bounce Back Day for Nikhil. If you want to take something else like with his points, I could see that too. Um, like maybe his assists. So like his points and assists. Let's see. Because even like his attempts was like really, really high. They just weren't making the shots. But game one, I mean, he was just two off. That's a bucket off, but had four assists. This game, he had six assists. He went terrible from as a shooting aspect. He did really bad, but he got six assists, so that's not bad. The total is 115. Um, I just think that it should be a bounce back game for him for sure. Um, can look at Brunson. Mm-mm-mm-mm. His points. I really do like his points. I think that he should honestly get 28 today. I mean, obviously his points has been consistent. I just think you have to think like to the playoffs. It's the playoffs. It's at home. Like, oh no, it's away. It's away. You see, look at his log, even away. Like, this was the first round he never missed away. And then, it got a little wonky here versus Boston, but this was versus Detroit. He was dropping 30s on away every single time in the playoffs last year. So he's in that mode. And even looking at this, like he got 24. This was a loss for them, and he went 10 for 30, 23. So, I mean, he got 24 points. So, I just think this matchup is too sweet for him. So, I definitely think that he should get the 27. I know some people will probably look at his assists. His assists aren't bad. So I'll probably take it at 6. Let me see his points and assists. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I would take his points. I would take his assists at 6. That's not bad. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. I like to like filter my stuff off. And let's look at Cat. They are away. Great. Look at Towns. Oops. His points is at 19.5. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at this. I really wouldn't because, like I said, he dropped 14 points in the third quarter, 4 in the first quarter, 0 in the second, and 0 in the fourth. So for him to end with 18 points and those were the stats is crazy within itself. So it's not a bad read. Like, and this is usually where his line is supposed to be based out. So, like, last game, his line was just way too high. But this is his playoff um, record away. So it's not bad. It's really not. So I don't see why people wouldn't look at this. I mean, I don't. I don't mind it either for him to get 18. Like just lower it just one more and take 18 instead of the 20. Um, Look at Nikhil. I mean, Markel. Look at his points. He sometimes shows up too. He randomly, shows up. So he's right at like that 10 mark. So like 10 points is his sweet spot. Away. This is his log away. Let's look at it in the playoffs. So everyone does pretty well, like away. Um, this is him in the playoffs. 10 is his sweet spot. So if you need like a parlay piece, 10 points for Michael Bridges is not bad. It's not bad at all. Um, who else? You want to look at OG and see what he got going on. Mm, his stuff is tight too. Okay, he does good. This was this season. He stopped at 15, stopped at 22. Um, yeah, 22. I think the second, no, the first game. The first game. And then let's look in the playoffs. Not bad. He did really good in the playoffs last year. He did really good. Oh, was that not the playoffs where he got the 22? Oh, it wasn't the playoffs. It was a regular game. Okay. Well, but I would take him. I wouldn't take any regular line for him though. It would have to be a parlay piece, like either mm, maybe 12 points. Yeah, like 12 points. If you need like parlay pieces, those are like FanDuel like slips. If you make FanDuel slips or like you want to make like lottos like that, um, him for 12 points, that should be fair. Or even if you probably look at maybe his points and rebounds, maybe see if you can put something in there. But so far for this game, I really like Nikhil's points and I like Brunson's points, and I'm okay with Cat for 18, Michael for 10 points. That's an odd down parlay piece. And then I also like OG for 12 points. So that's another parlay piece, so like a goblin. So yep, so that's really it for that first game. Um, I don't even know who else really for the Hawks that. Oh, and I also like Mikel's PA. So his points and assists at like 23. So yeah, I don't know who else like from the Hawks that I would trust to take. We can look at Johnson. See, I feel like I'm trusting more of the Knicks side because I low key feel like the Knicks can beat them at home, but we'll see. Um, it's just I don't trust Jalen when it comes to points. I do not trust him. Oh, his rebounds could be good. Take him for 7 or 8. Like that should be nice. That's almost 100% head to head. He finished with 7, but look at his rebound chances. His rebounds look good. Um, if you take him for like 8, 9 rebounds, that's not bad. But that's about it. Like, there's nothing else that I really would trust him to do other than rebound. So yeah. So that's him. Let's move on to this game. Okay, y'all. I literally had nobody that I could think of for the Raptors, but this came into my mind about Ingram. Brandon Ingram is someone that I would take his points and rebounds. Um, they complained about his shooting, so he's going to get more opportunities. So let's just say like he shoots 16 times. That's pretty fair. Um, Glorilla will be there. It's a home game. Drake will be there. Like you got to think, and those things like really do like change the directory of how the game is played. And look at this. So at home, when he gets 16 attempts, he's only hooked it like he's really hooked it twice in his last 10. And look at him for the season. It's 19 over 24. So that's really good. That's almost an 80% hit rate. At the 20.5 line. But let's pivot. Let's look at his points and rebounds because that's what I really liked. Look at this. He's only hooked it once in the last 10 and when he's at home shooting the ball 16 times. This season he has a 92 rate, a hit rate. So it's 22 out of 24. So he's only missed it twice. And this was versus Utah and he hooked. And then probably one more time. I don't know where the other time is. Um, let's see. The other time was earlier in the season. I was versus Brooklyn and they was probably winning. And they did win, but it was probably like a blowout or something. So, and those both instances could have been blowouts. And I just think 26 for someone like Ingram, don't get me wrong, it's scary because like if you look at him in the playoffs, look at the first 2 games. So he went 19. So he got 17 points. He went 7 for 10 from the free throw. So let's say if he actually hit those free throws, it would have been 21. Um, no, it would have been 20. Sorry. And he went 5 for 9. He didn't really shoot the ball all that much. So who did he let take over? I'm pretty sure it was one of the big guys. Um, no, he let Garrett take over and Scotty Barnes. Everybody, all of them, the 3 that I just named, really went to the free throw quite a few times. Um, Also, she went off, so this looked like it was a bit of a blowout. Like it was, the game was, they was running away from the game. So they got a little bit more reps because Jamal Sheed got 17 points and Collins got 14 points. But this Collins boy's been hooping though. Ever since he came back, he has been hooping. So I will say that and I won't discredit him. But yeah, so let's see. And was there like foul trouble or anything? Not only Jamal Sheed had foul trouble and the Sandros dude had foul trouble, but everyone else was pretty cool. This is their first game at home, y'all. So if they can really do this, if they could really do this, they might win. They might get their first win. Let's look at this game. This game was terrible for Brandon Ingram. He literally went 3 for 15. So he had the shot attempts this time. He had 5 turnovers. Um, yeah, and RJ Barrett was in foul trouble. Uh, yeah, it looked like a lot. So he gotta get his shots. He gotta get his shots up, and he has to make his shots. He gotta draw fouls. He has to go to the line. That's the only way that I see them winning this at home. Brandon Ingram has to be a big factor in how this game is played, and as well as RJ Barrett. Um, and we have to keep in mind that Jamal Sheed is playing as opposed of Quickly. So Quickly is out. He think he's questionable right now, so he may return, but he may not. So that is why I'm saying they have to step up. Like Brandon Ingram really does have to step up. It should not be taking Walter to be taking your shots. I mean, he's not even taking his shots; he's just making his shots. And Collins is making his shots, but he does a lot of like layups, and he's a big guy. Um, oh, he's a forward, so I mean whatever. um, but it shouldn't have to be like that. He definitely has to get his shots up and be making his shots. So if he can do that and he gets 16 attempts at home, I can guarantee you that his points and rebounds will be cashing. Um, Again, y'all, this is just what I like, and I'm just looking at it from a fan standpoint, a data analytics standpoint. Like, take this, with a grain of salt. You can look at it yourself later, but don't be in my comments mad because something, he broke his arm and chalked, and now you're mad at me because you lost $100. So, just wanted to put that out there. But yeah. I want to look at Scotty at home. So this is a play that has some potential. It's just going to take him. What is he going to do? Is he going to show up? So let's look at Scotty at home. Scotty is one of those players that you really only play like. Scotty is Scotty, okay? I do be scared to play Scotty, but when I do play Scotty, I'm never wrong. So I will say that. Um, his it looks like whatever. I'm not gonna lie. I think 15 for him is a good parlay piece. Like 15. Um, like if you're on FanDuel, or take him for 16 possibly. Because I mean him at home. It's like he's staying in that 14, and he really has to shoot the ball in order to like really go off and stuff. And sometimes he doesn't shoot the ball all that much and he starts facilitating, and you have to think Quickly isn't here. So he could just be running offense. So you might want to think about that when you think about playing Scotty Barnes. Let's look at RJ Barrett. So yeah, it's always tricky playing the Raptors because you just never know who's gonna go off. So, or it's just hard to predict who's gonna go off. Um, it don't look bad, but his line is high. 21 is high. 21 is high. He's someone I would take for 15. Or he's look at he's stopping at that 18. Like that's a parlay piece that you can take. Like him for 18 flat, has a better hit rate. Because he's definitely gonna shoot the ball a lot. I mean, Quickly's not there. It's gonna just be him, Scotty, Collins, Ingram, and I would say the center, but sometimes he picks and chooses when he wants to shoot and when he wants to go off. So that's not really like an option. Um, yeah, I think I would like 18 a little bit better. I like the rebounds more for Ingram. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah. So we're gonna go with that. So on to the next side is the Cavaliers. Um, I really like Mitchell's already. Mitchell's already looks fire. We all know Mitchell is Mitchell, but Mitchell um really is the person that has the ball most of the time. If it's not him, it's now Harden. So if he's not shooting, he's going to be rebounding and assisting. Um, I also like this goes really well with my Jarrett Allen play. Um, they are away. Yeah, look at his. Sorry, y'all. This is his away log. Look at his like attempts. He got 7. He had 15 attempts. He had 12. He had 7 attempts. Like these are 20 ball attempts. Like crazy numbers. Um, even here, like it's all 15 plus attempts. People just have to make their shots, and yeah, that'll be an assist. You know what I'm saying? So, in this series so far, he has 7. The first game, he had 12. The second game, he had 23 attempts. Lord, they just got to make these shots. Um, his points. I was on his points last game. Not so much. Like it's okay, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, I'm not too crazy about his points. I really like more so his RA. Jarrett Allen. Let's see. Good old Jared. All right, I like his points, y'all. Y'all could even like out him down, take him for 10. Um, he has been playing under 30 minutes, but I really feel like they need to get him more involved. He needs to be playing a little bit more minutes. Um, the game is away. This is his away log. That's pretty good. Um, away log in the playoffs, right there. This is playoff log. Um, so yeah, this is his head to head. So this season, he has gone under each time, but look, he is playing under 30 minutes. Um, yeah, this is a really risky play, but hear me out. If literally plays 30 minutes, it should cash. They throw a lot of lobs to him. Like he just has to get the minutes. That's the problem. Like him playing 29 minutes. Look at that. Like, and let's also put in Mobley because Mobley does really well with him in the game as well too. So I did that for him. So it's not bad. It's just he has to get the minutes. Um, he's going up against what's his name? Patel and Sandros maybe, or who's the second? I don't remember who the second one is. Or Collins. Either one of those. That's who he's going up against. Um, so this is the tricky one. I ain't gonna lie. This is the tricky one that has the potential to cash. And you could probably look at pairing him with his PRA or his PR. His PRA should probably be like 20.5. So that's not a bad look to look at. We can look at Mobley. I thought about Mobley's points because Mobley does get like 35 minutes. He does play most of the minutes. And I mean, Mobley been hooping. Like he's like, there's no denying that Mobley has not been hooping. He's been hooping. This is his away log. We can look at him in the playoffs. This is his log away in the playoffs. We can also look at him with Mitchell. I mean, not Mitchell, Harden. I'm not Harden. Sorry, y'all. With Allen. So this is his log with Allen. He's only missed twice. With Golden State. I mean, maybe some foul trouble going on. He just didn't shoot the ball. Yeah, he shot the ball 4 times. So yeah, it's not bad. Like I would take him. I would take him for 15, possibly. This game should be pretty close. Like I said, I do think that if Ingram can step up, they might win this game. Like so, the Cavaliers might lose, but we shall see. I'm gonna make a separate video for the last game, which is the Denver Nuggets versus what's it called? Versus Minnesota. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm about to do a little review for that game.